Hey guys, and welcome to the Nerd Sanctuary. It's Zato here with an updated Dark Irregular Scharhrot deck profile with the recent, I believe it's GBT11 that came out. Well, without further ado, let's get into this bad boy. For my starter, I just run, because I wanted to make it based off the new GBT11, kind of mix it up. Deranged Singular. He has Forerunner ability. He has and the skill Darkness. When this unit boosts, this unit gets an extra 2k until end of battle. And its secondary skill, when your G unit strides, put this unit and all of your Grade 1 or greater rear guards into your soul and draw 2 cards. Moving on to the Grade 3s, I run 4 of the new grade of Scharhrot Grade 3, One Who Scatters Sin, Scharhrot. His skill is when your G unit strides, you may soul charge 2. If you do, and the number of cards with the Darkness ability in your soul is 4 or more, your opponent chooses one of his or her rear guards and retires it. And then his GB2 skill, Darkness. When this unit attacks, if the number of cards in your soul is 10 or more, this unit gets an extra 5k, and your opponent can't call Grade 0 cards from the Guardian Circle to guard. From hand to Guardian Circle to guard. Next I run 2 of the Scharhrot Vampire. Just to keep the Scharhrot name. Skills Continuous GB2. During your turn, if the number of cards in your soul is 6 or more, this unit gets an extra 10k. Then, if the number of cards in your soul is 10 or more, this unit gets an extra crit. And then the Stride skill, Counterblast 1. During your turn, when your G unit strides, you may pay the cost. If you do, Soul Charge 2. Choose one of your vanguards until end of turn, and it gets when this unit attacks a vanguard. If the number of cards in your soul is 6 or more, your opponent chooses one of his or her rear guards and retires it. And then to wrap up the 3s, I run 1 Glenzin Vampire, just because of the Darkness ability and the skill. GB1 Darkness. Choose a card with the Darkness ability from your hand or your rear guard and put it into your soul. At the end of your turn, if the number of cards in your soul is 6 or more, you may pay the cost. If you do, draw a card. And if the number of cards in your soul is 15 or more, countercharge 1. Choose one of your opponent's rear guards and retire it. And then a secondary skill, Counterblast 1. When this unit is placed on Vanguard or Rear Guard Circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, look at 5 cards in the top of your deck, search for up to 5 cards with the Darkness ability from among them, put them into your soul, and put the rest in the bottom of your deck in any order. This unit gets an extra 1000 power for each card put into the soul with this effect until end of turn. Moving on to the Grade 2s, I run 2 of the Coveted Succubus. I use it more as like a tech card, not necessarily like for the Darkness ability and whatnot, but Darkness, Counterblast 1. When this unit is placed on Rearguard Circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, Soul Charge 1. If the number of cards in your soul is 6 or more, Countercharge 1. Then, if it is 10 or more, draw 2 cards, choose a card from your hand and discard it. Next, I run 3 copies of Doppel Vampire. He came out on GBT7. His skill is Darkness, GB1 Darkness. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, if the number of cards in your soul is 6 or more, this unit gets an extra 5k until end of battle. And if the number of cards in your soul is 15 or more, until end of battle, your opponent cannot call Grade 0 cards from hand to Guardian Circle. Next, I run 3 copies of Demonted Executioner, just to get cards into the soul. He has an activated skill once per turn, Darkness. Counterblast 1. If the number of cards in your soul is 6 or more, this unit gets an extra 2k until end of turn. And if the number of cards in your soul is 10 or more, this unit gets an extra 3k until end of turn. So basically a total of 5k if you counterblast and have the soul requirement. And the secondary skill, when this unit is placed on Rearguard Circle, look at 7 cards on the top of your deck, Search for up to one card with the darkness ability from among them. Put it into your soul and shuffle your deck. And then to wrap up the grade 2s, I run 4 from the new set. Brennan Vampire. His skill: Generation Break 1, Darkness. Counterblast 1. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, if you have a Vanguard with Scharhrot and its card name, you may pay the cost. If you do, this unit gets an extra 1k until end of battle for each card in your soul. And at the end of the battle, put this unit into your soul and draw a card. Moving on to the grade 1s, I run 3 of another card from the new set. Lestig Vampire. His skill: choose a card from your hand and put it into your soul. When this unit is placed on Guardian Circle, if you have a Vanguard with the Darkness ability, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose a normal unit from your soul and put it into your hand. And next, run 3 of Serpent Charmer. He's like a tech kind of card. He has the continuous darkness ability. If the number of cards in your soul is 10 or more, this unit gets an extra 2,000 power. And if the number of cards in your soul is 15 or more, this unit gets the red text. Retire this unit. At the end of your turn, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose 13 cards from your soul. Return the rest of your soul to your deck. Shuffle your deck and draw a card. So basically, it kind of helps with the deck. You choose 13 cards that's in your soul to keep in your soul and put the rest back in the deck and shuffle. The next, I run 4 of the new pseudo stride fodder, I guess. Where Tiger Jaeger. He has quite a bit of abilities. Auto ability, Counterblast 1. When this card is put into your soul for the effect or cost of your card during your turn, you may pay the cost. If you do, draw a card. He also has an activated ability in the soul, Darkness. Counterblast 1 and choose a card from your hand and discard it. If the number of cards in your soul is 6 or more, soul charge 1. Then if the number of cards in your soul is 10 or more, put this card into your hand. And then continuous ability from the hand. When you are paying the cost for stride, if the number of cards in your soul with the darkness ability is 2 or more, this unit gets an extra 2. Great. So it's pretty much a recyclable stride fodder. And then topping off, I run 4 of the new PG, on GPG Closet Balloon. He has the auto ability. Choose a card from your hand and discard it. When this unit is placed on Guardian Circle from hand, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your units that is being attacked, and that unit cannot be hit until the end of that battle. And if you have a Closet Balloon in your soul, and the number of cards in your soul is 10 or more, you may draw a card. He also has the continuous darkness ability on the rearguard circle, GB1. If the number of cards in your soul is 6 or more, this unit gets an extra 2k. And then for the trigger lineup, the trigger lineup is still a little, at least one of the triggers are still missing a couple numbers, but still making up for it. I run 8 critical triggers. Right now, I just have this card, but it'll easily soon be replaced with the special critical for Scharhrot, which is One-Eyed Succubus, which is basically, put this unit into your soul. When your Vanguard attacks, if you have a Vanguard with Scharhrot and its card name, you may pay the cost. If you do, draw a card, and then choose one of your Vanguards, and it gets an extra 5k. They'll soon be replaced. Then I also run the other critical. It has a reprint. I don't have the reprint version yet. It's the Dark Knight of Nightmareland, which is activated ability. Put this unit into your soul, choose one of your Dark Irregulars, and that unit gets an extra 3k until end of turn. Next, I run 4 of the new stand trigger. I'm still kind of debating on whether I want to use this stand trigger or the other one, because both abilities are really good in the sense of either being defensive or being techy. But this one, for now, it's kind of trial. It's Werecat's Recruits or something. I can't really pronounce that name. But it has the continuous ability on Rearguard and Guardian Circle. Darkness. If the number of cards in your soul is 10 or more, this unit gets an extra 5,000 power and also has an extra 5,000 shield. And its auto ability on Guardian Circle. When an attack did not hit, you may put this card into your soul. I think the reason why I keep it because it's a good 15k shield just from your hand. And also 9k booster. On top of the fact that if you guard with it, it can go into the soul. And it combos well with the new stride that came out for Scharhrot. Or just Dark Rebels in general. And lastly, I have the 4 heal triggers from the Fighters Collection. Medical Specialist Vincent. Auto ability. When this card is discarded from hand for the cost of calling Medical Studies of Extinction Vincent from the G Zone, you may put this card into your soul. Okay, so now moving on to the G Zone lineup. I run 4 of the new stride, new G unit that came out in BT11. One who splits darkness, Bledermaz, I think. Bledermaz, something like that. Auto ability, once per turn, GB2, darkness. Counterblast 1 and choose a face down card with the same card name as this unit from your G zone and turn it face up. Choose 2 cards from your hand and put them into your soul. When this unit attacks, if the number of cards in your soul is 10 or more, you may pay the cost. If you do, return all grade zeros from your rearguard circle and soul to your deck. Shuffle your deck. Choose 2 of your units, and they get an extra 5k until end of turn. And at the end of the battle, restand this unit, and it gets drive -2. Next, I'm going to go on. I have 4 of the Abominable One, Gilderay. I think he was from BT3. Still a really good finisher. It's not a bad card. Activate abilities once per turn. Choose a face down card named Abominable One, Gilderay from your G zone and turn it face up. If the number of cards in your soul is 10 or more, this unit gets an extra 10k until end of turn. Then if the number of cards in your soul is 15 or more until end of turn, this unit gets, when this unit attacks a Vanguard, the red text, when this unit attacks a Vanguard, until the end of the battle, your opponent cannot call Great Ones or greater cards to guard from hand to Guardian Circle. And if the number of face-up cards in your G zone is 2 or more, this gets an extra crit. Next, I run 2 of the Scharhrot stride, one steeped in sin, Scharhrot. His skill, Generation Break 2, Darkness, Counterblast 1. When this unit attacks, you may pay the cost. If you do, put all of your rear guards into your soul, and this unit gets an extra 10k until end of battle. If the number of cards in your soul is 10 or more, retire all of your opponent's rear guards. And if the number of cards in your soul is 15 or more, until end of battle, your opponent cannot call cards with the Sentinel ability from hand to Guardian Circle. Next, I'll run 1 from the new set, Sorrowful Slice Legarius, something like that. Activate ability, once per turn, counterblast 1, and choose a face down card from your G zone to turn it face up. Soul Charge 3. For each different grade among the cards Soul Charge, choose one of your rear guards, and it gets an extra 5k until end of turn. If a card with the Darkness ability was Soul Charged by this effect, choose up to 1 grade 3 card from your soul and put it into your hand. Basically sets you up for the next stride. And of course, I run the one of the Fighters Collection 4 GB8 card. Continuous skill GB8. All of your units in your front row get an extra 13k and a critical for every 13 cards in your soul. I really don't use this card because it hasn't panned well for me, but might as well keep it in just for pressure, I suppose. For G Guardians, I run 2 of the False Dark Wings, Agrab Mahalat. I can never say these names. Agrab Mahalat, since I believe. Her skill. When this unit is placed on Guardian Circle, Soul Charge 2, and if the number of cards in your soul is 6 or more, this unit gets an extra 5,000 shield. I mainly just use her to build soul if I need it. Then I'll run 1 of Nighttime Gentleman Saint Germain. His skill, auto auto ability. When this unit is placed on Guardian Circle, if the number of cards in your soul is 10 or more, this unit gets an extra 10,000 shield until end of battle. And if the number of cards in your soul is 15 or more, choose any number of your units, and until end of turn they all get the resist ability. And then I run one copy of Medical Studies of Extinction Vincent. His skill is to choose a face-down G-Guardian from your G-Zone and turn it face-up. When this unit is placed on Guardian Circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, Soul Charge 1, and this unit gains an extra 5,000 shield until the end of battle for every 5 cards in your soul. But there you guys go. My updated Scharhrot deck. It's not really so meant for competitive. I don't play too much competitive. But I tried to fix it around the new set and whatnot. So if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe for more videos. And until next time, see you guys later. Zato out.